As you've seen in my gameplay video of Lady Nifle, how she was able to shred, how she was able to literally kill every level 80 enemies without any problem. She is only level 70 and she was able to dominate and she was able to kill level 80 enemies without any issues. The elite enemy, the elite mob, without any issues, she was able to kill all of them. And the way I achieved is through her Intron 6. So what her Intron 6 does is it whenever you're using a ranged weapon, it can be your pistols, your bow, your grenade launcher, or whatever, all the ranged weapon, there is a 25% chance to summon Lunar Hunt or the Solar Eclipse. So the main source of her damage is through this Intron 6, and it's literally overpowered. She is one of the, if not the best DPS in the game right now. And her build I'm going to showcase is, and her skills, I didn't even upgrade it fully. Only her passive is level 8, and rest are still in level 6. And the demon wedge which I used is, I used 4 Scorch, I used 4 Covenanter Scorch. Yeah, you have to use 4 Covenanter Scorch and 2 Nirvana Volition. You have to upgrade it to max. 4 Scorch and 2 Nirvana's Violation. Another one is Prime Morale. Yeah. So here the Morale plus 18%. What it does is, Morale, what it does is, the more HP you have, the more damage your character will do. And Resolve is the opposite. The less HP you have, the more damage you do. So keep this in mind. Morale means the more HP you have, the more damage you do. Okay, and in place of Prime Morale, you can even use Prime Uplift. It will increase your damage by 11% by you and your party members. You can use this, and another one is Prime Serenity. You don't have to use this because you're not using her skill. You're only using her weapon. So it's not necessary. You can either use Prime Morale or Prime Uplift. And if you are using her skill, you can swap Prime Serenity with Prime Morale as well. The freedom is into your hands. And the last one we are using is Skyloom Wildfire. It gives you Lumino attack, it gives you skill damage, and it gives you skill range. So this is how your demon wedge should look like. And you need to invest quite a lot in this character. I have used 6 slot tracks. So you need to use 6 slot tracks as well. Keep that in mind. And the melee weapon which you are using is Rain Raid. It gives you skill damage plus 24%. The demon wedge, it doesn't matter because you're not using this weapon. You're only using this weapon's passive, which it gives you skill damage of 24%. And the main source of your damage will come from your ranged weapon, which is Embla Inflorescensce. This weapon is just broken at this game. One of the best, or if not the best, weapon in this game right now. So the passive is, it gives you skill range of 30%. So while charging, the weapon gradually locks onto nearby enemies, just like you have seen in the video. Just hold your right click and it will automatically lock onto the enemies inside that circle of the weapon, and when you release it, just boom, it does an insane amount of damage. And whenever a Lumino character deals damage, it gives 35% skill damage. So it's just insane. So we're getting here 35% skill damage, and this Wayne rates 24% skill damage. So it's giving more than 50% skill damage just from the weapon alone, the weapon's passive. So this is seriously one of the best weapon. And the demon wedge which we used is, the first one is Rage Tremor. It gives you critical chance and trigger probability. So whenever you are building this weapon, you have to have an insane amount of trigger probability. So the more trigger probability you have, the more chance you have of proccing the passive of this weapon. The second we are using is Rain of Quivers, multi-shot. Multi-shot and trigger probability is very important for this weapon. The third one is Focus, Crit Chance. The After that we're using Fold Over, multi-shot 60%. Then we're using Celebrity Attack Speed 30%. Then we're using Tyranny. When dealing critical damage, gains 1 stack that increases critical probability by 30% for 5 seconds. Then we're using Celebrity's Cunning, attack speed. It reduces your attack, but it doesn't matter because the damage this weapon does with its passive is just insane, and we need to stack a lot of attack speed, uh, multi shot, and trigger probability. And the last one we're using is Lilith's Tremor, which gives you trigger probability of 100%. And the Genome which I used is this one. It doesn't matter, I'm just using it for loot. And here you can use plus attack plus 16% as well. It's up to you. Any Genome you can use. So this is the build, and with this you will be able to shred any content in this game. And how you can farm Embla Inflorescensce is just go to Nocturnal Echoes, and you can farm this Hellfire. You can farm this Hellfire, you can see here, this Embla Inflorescensce, but you can farm it from here. Okay, so this is my build for Lady Nifle. Currently
I
the
shall
best,
offer
if
what
not
humble
the
aid I can.
best DPS in the game right now.